CEO.CA, the leading community for investors in venture stocks. My name is Amrit Gill, and today we're joined by Evan Gappelberg, CEO of ARway. Welcome back to the show.
Great to be back.
And Evan, for people who may not know the ARway story, can you give us a 60-second elevator pitch?
Sure. So we acquired ARway as basically a startup back in the summer of 2021. And we've spent the last 2 years investing millions of dollars into building the first no code, no beacon spatial computing platform, which basically turns your room into a spatial computer. I kind of describe it as, when you're on your computer today, it's kind of like you're watching a movie. Imagine being able to walk into it. And so that is the future, spatial computing, where you're walking around a mall, you're walking around museums or stadiums, and that you're in an interactive augmented reality environment. And that environment is built by ARway. That's what we do.
And given today's difficult market conditions, how are you faring?
Yeah, it is a tough market. We're doing quite well in this market, but the market has been quite brutal for small cap stocks. Our stock is still up about 100% from the IPO price, but at one point our stock was trading at $2.50. Now I think it's trading at around 50 cents Canadian. Still up from the 25-cent IPO that we launched about a year ago, but nowhere near the high. So we're doing okay, but we strive to do a lot better.
Well, on that note, can you explain the market size for augmented reality and what the introduction of Apple Vision Pro means for the sector?
Augmented reality is huge. You don't have to believe me. Just look up Tim Cook and see what he says about augmented reality. Apple is known for building game-changing devices, and they are building, and they have announced that they're launching in 2024 the Apple Vision Pro, which is widely being hailed as the next generation of phone. It's a set of computer glasses that you wear, and essentially, as you look around, the rooms that you're in come to life. They're augmented with digital twins, with human holograms, with 3D assets in them. And again, that's what ARway does. It allows those rooms to come to life. It's kind of like an operating system for the Apple Vision Pro. We're getting an enormous amount of inbound interest for our technology. We're signing deals every single week, if not every day. We're getting developers coming to the ARway platform and signing up for our SaaS offering. Essentially, they pay $249 to get a single map. It's really just the ability for them to demo, and then they pay $99 a month to stay on the platform. And then if they want to use it in a commercial way, the price goes to $10,000 plus annually. And a lot of the deals that we're working on are currently six-figure deals with big brands across the globe.
Well, moving over to ARway V2.5 and V2.6, can you explain the key differences?
Sure. So the new version is game-changing. Previously, we were only able to turn a single floor into a spatial map that you can use for augmented reality wayfinding and experiences. Now we have multi-floor capabilities. So if you're in an office building and you're traveling from the first floor up to the 10th floor, the technology will recognize when you go in the elevator and when you come out of the elevator, your experience will continue seamlessly. That is a giant leap forward for the platform. With the advent of AI, we're able to do new things with ARway. One of them is this multi-map, multi-floor navigation capability, which is quite a big deal. Again, if you think of all the office buildings and you think about wayfinding, now we can address those markets. Previously, we couldn't. We also have audio directions and automatic rerouting, which we did not have before. Before, it was just, you got to look at the screen. Now you could listen to an audio. It's identical to driving your car and using, the GPS and the Google Maps. Now you can do that same thing and have that same type of experience indoors. And that's really what this is an indoor navigation system. So we also support multi-languages now, which is a big deal because we have a lot of companies from across the globe that don't all speak English and they want it in their local language. So that's now available. And we also now have deep linking, which is also important for our global audience. So a lot of upgrades in this 2.6 rollout that we just announced. And we think it's going to lead to a lot of new business.
Well, just following up on that, you've touched on it a little bit. Where are the opportunities for ARway, and where and how will people use the newest version?
So we currently have 43 pilots and trials underway, over 3,000 users on the platform. And we see opportunities in malls, in stadiums. Universities are starting to line up for this technology. If you just think of a university student showing up on the campus as a freshman, and you have these huge campuses. We signed a university, the second largest university in Turkey is now using it. So you can now have a navigation system for your students, which also has their class schedule built into it. It's really a one and done app for universities, but it goes beyond just universities into corporate campuses. If you think of all the people that are on a corporate campus, and you think of how huge those corporate campuses are, some of them are the size of small cities. And so you're able to now navigate throughout those corporate campuses, and especially indoors. I mean, that's what this technology is really purpose built for. We already know that Google dominates outdoor navigation. What ARway is aiming to dominate is the indoor navigation using augmented reality. So just think of every building that you ask directions in, whether it's a museum, whether it's an office building, whether it's a campus. All of those are prime spots for ARway to be used.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, Evan?
I would just add that we're constantly updating and upgrading the platform. Spatial computing, is the next generation of technology. This is a next generation investment. We use artificial intelligence and augmented reality, two of the latest and greatest technologies, to provide these experiences to the users. This is not science fiction. This is real. This is happening right now. And we see the Apple Vision Pro as really just rocket fuel for the industry. Because whenever Apple launches a product, there's usually a line out the door around the block to get that. And when they're in the Vision Pro glasses, they're going to want to see something. And ARway is the platform that enables that.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.